Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from the Pipe Rest, and I'm smoking today my surprise Dr. Greyboe Savoy. As you know, one of my favorite pipes. In it, I would tell you what I'm smoking, but I'm gonna tell you a little story first. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I really banged up the end of that bit. I don't want to tip it too much here. Just from my teeth in it. It's a good thing it's a cheap pipe, because I'm not sure how long that stem's going to last, but we'll see. Anyway, so about a week and a half ago, my wife and son and I had heard about an estate sale, and we're kind of suckers for estate sales. So we went. And it was a good estate sale. A lot of times they say, "Hey, we're having an estate sale," and it's just it's a table in a garage. It's a garage sale. Honey chai turmeric tea, and so we went, and it was a full house, and you walked through every room, and there was stuff in every room, and we got a lot of stuff. We're not hoarders or pack rats or anything like that. It was just a lot of vintage stuff. It's kind of cool. My son picked up, he's into music as well, so he picked up a French horn he's never played before, a trumpet he's never played before, to try him out. We got an old not chest, yeah, I guess you'd call it a chest, a big chest like you'd see them move on ships, really cool. And then of course we got some stuff we needed, a power washer and mower and stuff. But anyway, kind of getting off the subject. So as we're walking through the tables, of course this catches my eye right away. I look up and there's 2 tins of Prince Albert. And I'm like, well, hey, looky there, and I thought about getting them, and they were, the tins were $3 a piece. I picked the first one up and it rattled, and I looked in, it was BB's. Picked this one up and I couldn't get it open, but when I squeezed it, it crunched. And I'm like, no way is this actually a full tin of Prince Albert pipe tobacco. Yes, it was. So I called my buddy Pat, of course, or texted him. I said, Pat, is this worth it? He's like, buy it. It's $3. So I bought it, got it open, brought it home. I dated it. I found it's kind of hard to find the dates of these things online, but there was some, like a university did a study or something, his paper, and according to the paper, right here, the barcode was added, I think, in 1975. And there was some other stuff in there that I was able to date this to somewhere between 1975 and 1985. Not too shabby. So I'm like, Pat, what do I do? And he said, get a hydration packet at 72%. And put it in it with a jar and leave it for a week and shake it every day. And so I did that. Had to leave it for a little bit more than a week. But if you don't know about these are kind of cool. These are Boveda humidity control packets. Evidently these have been around for a while and they're everywhere. I didn't know about them. But this one's a 72%. It's got the liquid in it. And you just drop it in with your tobacco and leave it in the jar. And so I did. And like I said, it took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. But now, I will tell you, I've had Prince Albert before. But I had forgotten about it. Because guys, I'm telling you, I have smoked in the last probably 2 years. It's been, when did I start smoking? In early 20 or late 20, I think. I have probably tried better than 50 or 60 different blends, and I've forgotten a lot of it. I'm glad I've finally slowed down. I've stopped buying all new. You know, when I go to Chicago, there's a couple of blends that I want. One of them's Early Morning Pipe, but nothing. You know, I'm not going to go out and get like all these sampler packs and stuff anymore. I'm just done doing that, I think. And so when I had this a year ago or whatever it was, I don't remember it. I don't. You know, I had to go back and look at the video and see what I said about it. To even tell you what my impression of it was. So I can tell you from lighting it up today, I am having a little problem keeping it lit, which is weird because it's easy light, easy to stay lit. It's possible it has, I don't think it's got too much moisture in it. But so far, it's not bad. I can see why this was kind of a staple back in the day. Not really bitey at all. It's kind of strange because what I'm going to say probably is strange is that it seems to me, I don't know how to say this other than to say I can see why it was a staple, because to me this seems like the overused phrase all day smoke, but it's something that if I was going to smoke all day, I could smoke this all day. Not a whole lot to it. Of course, it's a codger blend, so but man, maybe just you guys that like this stuff are going to kill me probably, but maybe just a little bit of cigarette-ness to it, if that makes any sense. But not in an ashy, stale smoke kind of way. And part of that might be because it's, 50 years old or whatever, but it's different. It's really different. To me, it tastes like, because I used to smoke Camel cigarettes, and to me, it's like you took a Camel cigarette, took all the extra crap out of it, dabbed it with a little cocoa powder, and that would be really close to me of what this tastes like. So not bad, guys. Not bad at all. I'll be interested in, I was going to say letting it age, but it's aged more than all the other stuff I got in my rotation combined. But it'll be interesting to see how I feel about it, because, you know, tastes change, and you know, I go through phases sometimes where things, you know, a lot of pipe tobaccos don't taste as good to me. So it'll be interesting to see how this smokes over several bowls. But now I want to get more present day Prince Albert just to compare it. But I could see, I guess I would not leave you with this, because I got to give you my take on it. But for starters, I would say I can see why this was a staple. Because if I'm picking a blend that I really don't care about, that I just want to smoke my pipe and go out and do something with my pipe hanging out of my mouth, this is it. Now, if I want to sit back and enjoy a blend and work my way through it, this is not that from me. Now what I will leave you with is my official impression. You guys know I have 3 things that I go by. First thing is, if it was the last thing in the store, would I buy it and smoke it? Yes, I would, for sure. Now I'm starting to get a bit more burly. Second thing is, would I look for it? I'd have to say yes. I can see looking for this as a keep in the car type of tobacco. And the third thing is, would I put it in my rotation? Right now I'm going to say no, because believe it or not, my rotation is getting smaller, and that's part of it. The other part of it is there's nothing in this right now, the first bowl, that makes me think, man, I'm going to grab for that on the weekends, or I'm going to grab for that when I get home from work. Now, I have been looking for a blend that I can keep in my truck, whether I'm at work or not, and I could see this being that blend, a truck blend. So we'll see. But guys, that's what I got for the first impression of Prince Albert, and give me comments below. Tell me what you think about it and what your impression is of it. And of course, this is the 40-year-old version of it, 40 or 50, whatever it is. Kind of interested in what your thoughts are too. So guys, I hope you all are doing well. Until next time, you take care.